I'm going to go with the new Def lineup 2.0 in Golden State. Good Lord, what are we going to call it, Deadpool? Because my man Jordan Poole went out there and acted a fool. You know that he had the most points in the playoff debut since Wilt Chamberlain? Hello. This is who Jordan Poole is. This is what this new lineup is. They won a game in the playoffs without Steph Curry or Klay Thompson being their leading scorer. Do you understand what that means? Y'all in trouble because they're going to enhance their play coming off of injury, Steph Curry, obviously, and the chemistry. We had Draymond hurt for part of the season. We had Steph hurt for part of the season. We have Klay just recovering from his catastrophic injuries, all gelling together. Meanwhile, young glue players like Jordan Poole leading the charge. To me, that was a huge statement. You saw in that game, all of a sudden, the complexion completely changed as it did years ago when they first introduced the Def lineup. Now this Deadpool lineup is going to be scary for teams.
I like that. He was shooting. He's ever going to start. Because the Nets ain't still.
Oh, you trying to remix my jokes from the A block. Okay. I told you already how that's going to end. You try to flip it on people who just tuned in. That was my joke. Here we go. I ain't talking to you, dog. To be different, be different. Don't just be different and it's not really any difference. What do I mean by that? You just got up here and said the biggest statement is a team that was a 2 seed beating a 7 seed at home on a buzzer beater. That's the biggest statement you could come with in the NBA playoffs. I know we got to say something different sometimes, but say something different. That ain't saying nothing. Oh, my God. Let's go here, Wiley. Keep your composure. I'm going to give it to you like this. How long is the NBA game? You know that, 48 minutes, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. In 5 minutes of play, the Golden State Warriors versus the Denver Nuggets outscored them by 14 points with this Deadpool lineup. What is that lineup? Steph, Klay, Poole, Draymond, Wiggins. 5 minutes of basketball, 14 points. Differential, 20 points totally scored in those 5 minutes. Insane. 60% from the field, listen to this, 75% from three. Come on, man. Now, that's a big statement. Give me something that's congruent to that. Jordan Poole going out there helping this team score 123 or more in 3 of their last 4 games. Do you know that this team has been scoring at this pace? And all but one of those games of the last 6, Steph Curry's been gone. This team is figuring it out without Steph Curry, and as they bring him back into the fold, they're going to have an even higher ceiling. Give me something like that, other than a nail biter, a clincher at the home with a 2 seed.
The reason why...
Don't do that. Rewind, select up, because you said Brooklyn Nets threw their best punch, but then you only mentioned Kyrie. 9 for 24, Kevin Durant, that's not the Brooklyn Nets' best punch. They didn't shut up anything. Matter of fact, I'll flip it like this. They are lucky to get out of that game with a win, despite 4 players scoring over 20 or more points. 4 players overachieving based on their season averages. Let me give you the Floyd story, and then we get up out of here. Floyd said, every first round, he says, I got to hit him 1 time with my straight right to the body. And he said, I'm just listening. He said, he starts off slow on purpose. He said, calculations, chemistry, all those things, big words. And then he said, watch Floyd in the first round. He steps, try to get you in that diaphragm. And he said, I'm listening. And he said, when he hit Pacquiao with that one, he said, that sound he heard, let him know, oh, this ain't going to be a forever night. This ain't going to be a long night. That's what you're trying to tell me that the Boston Celtics did? Please. Boston Celtics went out there and threw all the haymakers they could at the Brooklyn Nets. And Kyrie was throwing them back. And he was like, KD, where you at? KD was like, I'll be back. Round 2, that's when you'll see them both collectively throwing those same punches. Coming up, as we just...